Welcome back to another video, everyone. Just a couple of old school 90s NBA packs today on a bit of a Jordan hunt and any other sort of 90s superstars that I loved as a kid. Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Penny Hardaway. Yeah, any of those players I'd be happy to collect today. I've just got a selection of 4 different cards that I've collected on eBay over the last couple of weeks. First ones we got here are just some Skybox. I think they're 91, 92. Some 92, 93 Fleer Ultra. Some 93, 94 Top Stadium Club. Looking for, maybe some Beam Team cards in those. And some 97, 98 Upper Deck Collector's Choice. I think these are Series 2. Let's get into it. We're going to start off with, might as well go chronological order, some Skybox. Pretty old school packs, these ones. Just, looking for any pretty much Jordans and Edens. Obviously, it's a bit early before Shaq's time and a few of the other players. But definitely get some Hakeems and a few other guys in this. So let's get it open, see what we get. All right, let's go. So starting off with Chuck Pearson, Benoit Benjamin, Vlade Divac. So he's a pretty good player, Hall of Famer. Put him off to one side. Rolando Blackman, Dallas Mavericks. Nick Anderson, he was a pretty good player. I remember him when playing with Penny and Shaq back in the day. Greg Kite. These cards look awesome, actually. I love the retro design of these. Best single game performance, Alvin Robertson. Okay. Is that the Bucks, was it? Thurl Bailey for the Jazz. Larry Drew for the Lakers. Kiki Vanderway for the Knicks. Barkley in the front there. Kevin Johnson for the Phoenix Suns. He was a pretty good point guard with Charles Barkley there. Joe Klein. Charles Oakley, upside down. He was a pretty good player too, a bit of an enforcer. And what have we got here? This is a random card. Basketball Centennial. That's random as, anyway. Cool cards to ask. Scott Hastings. All right, not a great there. A bit of Vlade Divac, but nothing else too much there. All right, let's rip into the next one. Second pack. If I can get it open. All right, let's see. Terry Catledge. David Robinson, the Admiral. So another pretty awesome player, the Admiral. Definitely collectible. Joe Barry Carroll. Tony Smith. D. Brown. All rookie. Chuck Pearson. Benoit Benjamin again. Bloody Divac again. I think I'm getting a few repeats here. Londo Blackman. This is like a same section of cards here again. Nick Anderson again. Greg Kite. It's the exact same order as the last pack. Alvin Robertson. Thurl Bailey. Larry Drew. It's the exact same pack again. Kiki Vanderway. I think these older packs did that. They had runs that were very similar, I think. So maybe you can let me know in the comments. But I'm pretty sure people have said they can tell whether or not, based on the first card, what their going to get because they were sequenced a certain way. All right, last pack of the Skybox. Steve Kerr with the Cavs, early days. Bo Kimball. Orlando Woolridge. Oh, Akeem Olajuwon, nice. That's a cool card. I love this design, man. It's awesome. Yeah, better than the year before Skybox. They were sort of pretty boring design. That was Glenn Rivers there. Checklist card. And you look at that one. And another random Centennial card. Women take the court. Yeah, cool. Dan Shales. Charles Jones. Dale Ellis. Hersey Hawkins. Jeff Martin. Dana Barros, I should say. Stay in school card. Not sure what that's about. Kenny Smith. And yeah, not a great deal in those Skybox, but a couple of Hall of Famers, but yeah, no Jordan, unfortunately. Really after Jordan in those, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to get a Larry Bird and a Magic would be pretty cool as well. So yeah, got these 92, 93 Fleer Ultra, but get a Scottie Pippen, what is that? Career highlights cards. Pretty sure I got quite a few of these in my younger years when I was a kid collecting. Got a few of these in this collection. Give you a look there. What you can get. If I can get it to focus. Yeah, pretty worried about these ones. I don't know. Maybe they're just vacuumed in there tight, but I've got a bad feeling these are going to be pretty bricked. Fingers crossed, but not holding my breath here. So this is, 90. Oh, no, these don't sound good. Oh, well. Just have to soldier on, unfortunately, but fingers crossed we can kind of get them apart. So what we got here? Sean Kemp. Yeah, he was a pretty big player for a few years there. Sean Kemp. Doc Rivers, early young Doc Rivers there. Danny Manning. Tim Hardaway. Yeah, there's a little bit of snowing on these cards, but yeah, Tim Hardaway, he was an awesome player. I might go for the Warriors, so put him aside. There's a Hall of Famer in there as well. Buck Williams and Chris Gatling there earlier. Victor Alexander. And Patrick Ewing. Well, that one's, the side's a bit scuffed there, but unfortunately. And Greg Anthony. Derek Coleman and Mookie Blaylock. Kenny Anderson. Robert Horry. Yeah, pretty brick that pack, unfortunately. I did put these in the fridge for a few days, so was hoping it might help them out. But all right, let's see. See how pack 2 goes. We'll keep soldiering on. We're all from the same seller, so kind of predicting they're going to all be bricked, unfortunately. But David Robinson, nice card. First year All NBA. Thankfully, that's the front card, so that's in reasonable condition. To the side, Kenny Smith again. Another Hakeem. I think that one's in, decent condition. Oh, if I can get it off. Not too bad. Charles Smith. Ken Norman, Billy Owens, Chris Mullen. Yeah, another Hall of Famer. Warriors players. I was pretty young when all these guys were playing. I did follow the Golden State back then, but it was obviously in Australia pretty hard to follow. Watch a lot of games and that sort of stuff. I think we got like a Saturday night or Saturday morning TV show with, I think it was Steve Carfino hosting it. Used to give us all the highlights and a bit of 20-minute gameplay here and there. It's pretty stars of NBA in the early 90s. Charles Oakley, Tracy Murray, first round draft pick. Drazen Petrovic. All right, on to the last pack of these. Yeah, still no Jordans yet, so it's all good. A few other Hall of Famers, but yeah, definitely would like to pull a few Jordans today. Any Anthony Hardaways would be nice. Scottie Pippen. Oh no, it's like candy. Johnny Newman for the Charlotte Hornets. Sarunas. Robert Pack. Buck Johnson. What's that say? Signed as free agent. There you go. Avery Johnson. Stanley Roberts. Chris Morris. Chris Dudley. Anthony Bowie. Anthony Mason. Willie Anderson. Mark Jackson. Went on to coach the Warriors. Probably half the reason Steph Curry and Klay Thompson were the players they become, Mark Jackson. So pretty much gave them the green light, and if he hadn't have done that, I don't reckon they'd be who they are. So, okay, we've got 93, 94, next top stadium club. So in these ones, what have we got? I think we've got, get a first day issue, beam team card on in 24, frequent flyers, rim rockers. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath for a first day issue or a beam team as I bought these a single pack. So assuming they probably got ripped out of a box and the beam teams were found and potentially these have been sold off knowing that the beam team was gone. So that's all good. Still, some fun cards and subsets in these. Pretty sure the only Jordan we can get in these is the frequent flyer. I think his base card and I think they got a triple double card in this subset, and they're all in Series 1. So yeah. Oh, Anthony Hardaway rookie card, nice. First card out of the pack. Pretty decent nick. I've already got a ton of these cards, but would love to get one in just mint condition. It's probably the best one I've got. The rest are all from when I was a kid, though. A little bit. I love the design on the back of these cards too. Yeah, probably not mint that one, but still a nice card. It's first cab off the rank. Tom Chambers, Danny Manning. Sean Kemp. Oh, man, what a photo. That looks awesome. Frequent flyers. Going over the top of Steve Kerr as well. Man, that's an awesome card. I love the just the photography in these old cards. That photo of the light in the back's awesome. Gary Grant. So here we go. I remember these. Yeah, cards in between to give you a bit of information on the subsets to collect. I've got quite a few of those when I was a kid. Anthony Bonner. Yeah, I don't think I ever collected Series 1 as a kid. I'm pretty sure I've only got the old frequent flyer. Dan Marley, the cheeky Shadow Jordan in the background. And Scottie Pippen. So, look, I might put that aside, to be honest. So far, we've been skunked for Jordan. So, I know a lot of people chase the shadow card, so put him up there. Doug Christie. Chris Dudley. All right, on to our second pack here. Weren't too brick, though, so those ones came off pretty nicely. Still not in perfect condition, but you got another frequent flyer, Chris Morris. Don't recall him much, to be honest, but Mark Aguirre. Terry DeHare. Billy Owens. Rick Smits. Irvin Johnson. Kevin Edwards. The Nets. LaBradford Smith. Rim Rockers. Insert. I think that's the only Shaq card, and you get this this series is a Rim Rocker card as well. And Hakeem frequent flyers, nice. I don't think I've actually got him in the frequent flyer, so yeah, that's a bit good for the PC. Wouldn't mind collecting the whole subset of these. Yeah, pretty sure I haven't got a larger one. Another one straight off the bat here. Just fix those up. Dennis Rodman frequent flyers. Yeah, I haven't got his frequent flyer either, so slowly building them up. Pete Myers and Sean Elliott. I'll just fix these guys up. And last pack of the Top Stadium Club. If I can get into it again. Bear with me. We get there eventually. All right. Another frequent flyers. John Starks. You haven't got this one either. He was a pretty good player as well, John Starks. Charles Oakley. Sean Rooks. Johnny Newman, the Nets. Up to here. 2 seconds. Joe Dimas. Yeah, Knight's a nice shot as well. Definitely put him over in the Legends poll. Chris Morris. Nick Van Exel. I think that might be his rookie year as well. Yeah, he was another good player. Just wouldn't say he had a Hall of Famer career, but yeah, decent player. Here we go. So I got one of these. I was a kid as well, but yeah, there's a bit of information on the actual Series 1 and Series 2 on which cards you can get in which series. So yeah, you can see like the triple doubles and the high quarter in Series 1. New Wave, frequent flyers, all in Series 2. Rim Rockers. Yeah, and Beam Team are in both. I'm pretty sure 1 to 14 are in Series 1, which is Jordan. So you can only get the Jordan Beam Team in Series 1, unfortunately. But yeah, Penny, Chris Webber, I think they're the Beam Team cards, probably most desirable in Series 2. There we go. Scottie Pippen. Cool. It's a nice shot too. There's the ball just perfectly sitting on the hardwood. That's a cool shot. Yeah, I like that card. Don't think I've got that one either, actually. Grandmama. And he was massive for a few years in the 90s. Yeah, pretty good player. I think he hurt himself, but he still had a decent career, but yeah, it wasn't as explosive after the injury. And last card of all those ones. All right. I just fixed these guys up. Show them a little bit of respect. Still only the one Shadow Jordan here, but we're moving on to the 97, 98 Upper Deck Collector's Choice. I think these are a bit of a cheat code when it comes to Jordan cards from what I've seen. I never collected these as a kid. I sort of had stopped by that year. I was kind of out of the hobby by then, but yeah, I've seen a few videos of these ones, and it seems like there's quite a few different Jordan cards you can get there. Yeah, and also the I think Star Quest insert cards is sort of quite a few different levels of those. I think there's like bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. So obviously the platinum top of the more rare. So yeah, get a platinum Jordan Star Quest card, that'd be pretty nice. And these are fortunately not sounding too good either. So I got about 6 of these. I did get them from a couple of different sellers, so fingers crossed. Anyway, Tyrone Hill there. Oh, Michael. Oh, no, don't do it to me, MJ. First proper MJ card, and we're stuck. A bit of damage in that one. It's all right. Just MJ and his PJs. Not the greatest action shot of MJ, but yeah, still an MJ card. Michael's magic. So, yeah, unfortunately, bit of flecking on that one. But all right, let's move on. We've got Dale Ellis. Check it out. Oh, T-Mac. Tracy McGrady. Yeah, nice. He's quite collectible. Bit of damage on that as well, unfortunately, but put T-Mac to the side. Fortunately, another career that was kind of hampered by injury. Kevin Gato. Is it Gato? Cato? Read that. Jeff Hornacek. Yeah, we do have a Star Quest card in the back of this one. Not sure if they're one every pack or Lamont Murray. And Star Quest is Doug Christie. Yeah, he was a pretty good player when he first came out. But I think what's that, a 1 star? So that'll be a bronze Star Quest. I'll put him over here anyway. Yeah, not sure if we get one a pack, so let's find out when we open this one. Hopefully this one's not too bricked. I don't know why they make these so hard to get into. Just risking damaging these cards. So there we go. First card. Oh, AI. Nice. Get him off. So, Allen Iverson. Yeah, nice. Love AIs. It's the first AI card I've ever pulled, actually. I've never bought any sets, like I said, this late into the 90s. So, yeah, just his base card, but I'll take that and put him aside. He's one of those legends of the game. Never won a championship or anything, but yeah, just absolute legend of the game. So, just did things his way. Mitch Richmond. Nice player. We got here Hot Prospects. Alan Houston. And Top Properties, sorry. And Michael Jordan. Let's see if we can get him off. Oh, come on, MJ. Play nice, please. And no, that's not pretty damaged, unfortunately. But another MJ card, yeah. Hot Properties, nice. Yeah, well, that's them's the breaks with these older cards, unfortunately, but still put him up top here in the MJ pile. All right, Don McLean. John Williams. Man, you must be if that's the photo they select of you, you must be that great of a player. That's the photo they choose for your NBA cards. Danny Ferry. Is there another one there? No. Yeah, last two cards. Get a star card behind this. I'll pop that down there. Kevin Johnson. All those years later, I think we got him one of the first packs, and he's still playing for the Suns. So, and Karl Malone. So that's a 3-star. So that's a gold star quest. Yeah, unfortunately, Karl Malone not quite as collectible as he may once have been due to off-court, I should say, situation. So yeah, probably not gonna be worth a great deal, unfortunately. But all right, what's this pack? 3, I think. Let's see how we go with this one. Fingers crossed that one of the buys I got them off, they aren't in as bricked condition. Let's see how these look. A little bit still. Now let's soldier on. We got Hubert Davis. And Jordan, of course, stuck to the next card. That's an awesome card, though. That's an awesome shot. Love that, but unfortunately, that's quite damaged, that one as well. Well, that's all good. Michael's Magic. Yeah, I think there's quite a few of these Michael Magic's cards in the pack. So, like I said, there's a bit of a cheat sheet with MJ cards. So they're probably not worth a great deal. There's probably a heap of them out there. Hot Properties. If I can get it off again. That's going to be Kimbe Mutombo, if I can get him off. There we go. And unfortunately, a little bit damaged as well. But Eric Williams. Rick Fox playing for the Lakers. I'm just Shaq in the background there as well, actually. Vin Baker. Yeah, I don't know why they do this. Don't like basketball photos of them in their just casual clothes rather than with an action shot playing ball. But, and Antonio McDyess. That's a 2-star, so that'll be a silver. That's actually not too bad, Nick, that one. Yeah, the star cards, or Star Quest cards seem to be holding up not too bad. All right. I think we're down to the last 2 here, so hoping these are the 2 I got from a different seller. They might be in slightly better condition. If I don't wreck them opening the pack. There we go. All right. Let's have a look. How are these looking? Oh, these are sliding off heaps better. Oh, these aren't. Yeah, these are good. All right, awesome. Irvin Johnson. Yeah, it's not a good tip of buying from different sellers. Obviously saving postage, buying from the one, but if they're one's packed brick, they're probably all going to be bricked. So it is worth looking around and getting a few from different places. MJ Bullseye, I think that's a thing you got to send in for. Derek Anderson on the hot properties. Ed Gray for the Hawks. Antonio McDyess again. Antoine Carr. Alan Henderson. And a star quest is Danny Ferry. Not sure who that is. So it looks like getting a star quest each every pack. So yeah, it just depends on what level, I guess, the gold and platinum being rarer. So getting a few bronze and silver ones. Pretty sure Kobe in this is only a silver. I guess it was his second year, so I don't think he'd really hit his strides even in his second year yet. So yeah, it's just a silver in those Star Quest ones, but yeah, still be a nice get if we could get a Kobe in the Star Quest for sure. Chris Mullen, layback. Michael Stewart for the Kings. Another bullseye. I'll have to check those out later, what they're all about. Michael's Magic. Oh, come on, this one's should be in better condition. Oh, nice. So same card again in much better condition. Still not perfect, but yeah, that's heaps better. That's an awesome card, that one. Love that. Love that shot. I'll pop him on top of the other one. Clifford Robinson. Tony Batty. Hope you say that. AC Green for the Mavs. Got Danny Ferry again. And Billy Owens, the Star Quest. So 1 star, yeah. Getting plenty of the 1 stars. One a pack, but yeah, pretty cool subset, the Star Quest. Like I said, bit of a cheat sheet with the MJ cards. These upper deck collector's choice. But all right, so that's all of our cards done. So yeah, not a bad little haul. Bit of bricking going on there, bit of a few damage runs. Do a bit of a recap, show you again. So yeah, Star Quest ones. Mullins there, lounging around. Ferry on the 1 star. Tony McDyess on the 2 star. Dikembe Mutombo. Hot properties. Yeah, Carmelo on the gold. It gives you an idea what the gold looks like, but yeah, would probably prefer a different player, to be honest. Mitch Richmond. Doug Christie, 1 star. Tracy McGrady. I don't think that's his rookie, or is it Tracy McGrady? Or maybe it is. Check that out. I can't remember. Onto these stadium tops. Grandmama, Scottie Pippen. That's a nice card. Love that shot for the ball just on the ground there. Joe Dumas. Frequent flyer, John Starks. Frequent flyer, Dennis Rodman. Yeah, we cleaned up crossed off a few frequent flyers from your collection. Keem Olajuwon, frequent flyers. And Sean Kemp. I love that photo, man. That's an absolute awesome photo. That light shining in the background. Steve Kerr's face. And Anthony Hardaway rookie cards. A nice photo as well. Like I said, I got a few of those cards, but love to chase one that's mint, get it graded one day. Chris Mullen. Yeah, these are all pretty bricked, unfortunately, these ones, but a couple came out all good. Keem there. David Robertson. Yeah, that one wasn't too bad, that card. All NBA first year. Patrick Ewing. Tim Hardaway. Keem Olajuwon. and I think 2 bloody D-Vacs, 1 there. David Robinson again. It's crazy how much better conditions these older cards were in just the straight sort of cardboard stock, no gloss on them, sort of maintained in much better condition. Then we've got our AI, first AI ever pulled, so yeah, not the best AI card, if I can speak, sorry. But yeah, no, I'll put that in the PC for sure. It's early years AI, and then we'll move up to our Jordan. So we've got a cheeky shadow Jordan here. We'll put him in. But Dan Malley up the front, frequent flyers. MJ in his PJs, if I can pick him up. I don't know why they put photos like this in, but anyway, they're trying to show his character, I guess. But pretty damaged, that one. Michael's Magic card. Then we have the Hot Properties MJ again. Unfortunately, pretty scuffed, but MJ nonetheless. And final one, we got 2 of these, but yeah, this one was in much better condition than the other one. So yeah, stoked to get a second one of these because I love that shot as well. Yeah, so that's everything. Not a bad little hoard there. A few MJs, yeah, a little bit damaged, but not much you can do about that with the old school 90s packs. Just sort of a bit of a lucky dip. Yeah, love ripping these old cards. They're pretty addictive. Prefer doing this than probably the new stuff, to be honest. But got a couple more boxes from the eBay coming in the mail, so over the next few weeks. So yeah, I'll be uploading those when they come. So stay tuned for that. And thanks once again for watching. Yeah, let us know in the comments what any cards what your favourite card was. Yeah, if you like this sort of content, let me know. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.